G'day everybody, or good morning, or good arvo. Hope you guys are doing well. We're back at it with my time at Sandrock. Now, in the previous episode, very surprisingly, out of left field, a terrorist attack occurred at Sandrock, and as a result of that, our water tower has been destroyed. And obviously, considering where we are and the arid environment that we are in, obviously the water tower is definitely a key structure in this town, and without it we are going to have huge problems. So I guess perhaps maybe the story is going to take us down the direction of building the tower, etc, etc. Logan is the primary suspect for the attack, but a few people, including, I guess ourselves, Mian, and, what's her name, Elsie, kind of believe that he might be innocent. So we already started a bit of an investigation to try and uncover who Logan is and what makes him tick, in the hopes that we would be able to prove that he is not the one responsible. So I don't really know how we're going to do that, but apparently we've got a few leads, and yeah, we're going to hopefully start asking a whole bunch of people questions around what they know about Logan. But anyway, let's get the day started here. I'm just going to quickly do a little bit of sorting. We'll maybe have a read of the mail here as well. Okay, something from Katori. Attention all, the show must go on. Yes, that's right. Despite incidents you may or may not have heard about, the Sandrunner complex will be opening as scheduled tomorrow at 12. Golden Goose Entertainment would also like to remind people that the danger of bandits in Sandrock has been greatly exaggerated, and encourages anyone and everyone to bring their friends and stop in for the grand opening of the Sandrunner complex. Golden Goose Entertainment is not responsible for any damages caused by bandit-related mishaps. Right. Something from the Civil Corps here. Dear Blue, the official Civil Corps deputy promotion ceremony was concluded due to the display of vigorous posture in arresting criminal rats and or mice, as well as general truth-seeking gumption. The position of deputy was given to captain. You can call him deputy captain from now on. You, Mian, and Unsure are still honorary members of the Civil Corps as well. I hope that you can follow the example of our new deputy and continue to make persistent efforts towards the betterment of Sandrock and all its people. Okay, well, good for captain, I suppose. Alright, so let's take a look at what we've got going here. So we've got a couple of commissions, as usual. They are already complete, so I guess maybe we want to start with handing these commissions over and then picking up a couple of new ones. And you know what? The request board mission has been up here for way too long. Let's actually pick a request up and let's see if we can complete it. And then, yeah, we'll sort of work things out from there. So let's get going. All right, so the pans, I think that one's for Mabel. So let's see if we can find her. She's usually just out here in front of the store.
Thank you.
There we go. And that's a good 800 golds in the bank. And I think the sword and shield, that's one for Pen. Hope he's okay after his ordeal the other day. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure what happened to the mirror that he ordered. Okay, cool. Nice, and that's another 1,000 golds as well. Righto, so let's check out the commission board and we'll flick over to the general commissions, because I think I was confused as to how to get general commissions, and if I'm not mistaken, you actually go here and then... Yes, so if you flick over to the next page, there are general commissions sitting here as well. Right, so cantaloupes, coffee beans, rhino horn cactuses. Okay. So these guys want the same thing, but Unsure wants to pay us less. What a cheap ass. We'll do this for Miguel, I think. I think we might have rhino horn cactuses already, or maybe the seeds for it. Coffee beans, I'm a little bit reluctant because we'll need those coffee tea tree seeds, and I'm not sure if we have them. Cantaloupes as well. I don't think we've seen cantaloupe seeds, so I'm not sure if we'll be able to grow some cantaloupes for Danby. But yeah, let's go in with the rhino horn cactus request. So 1200 goals as well if we can do this. Okay, so we apparently only own one, so we'll need to grow the rest. Alright, well, let's do it then. Let's track that. And let's see if we can get it done. Yeah, because I'm sort of sick of seeing the general request sort of tutorial mission sitting in there. It's about time we get rid of it, to be honest, so let's do it. Okay, so that means we're gonna have to sort of think about, I guess, managing the farm a little bit more. And I guess we already have one rhino horn cactus growing, so we just need to plant 7 more. Okay, I'll tell you what, guys, what we'll do is, because I sort of want to keep a tidy looking farm, I'm thinking we might do another 2 3x6 patches, and we can grow rhino horn cactuses and other things at the same time. I think I've mentioned this several times, and at the risk of sounding like a broken record, but I need to upgrade our farming kit. Try and make this process a little bit faster. Okay, so we've got that. And let's take a look at our seeds here. We might need to buy the seeds, or... No, actually, we've got 11 of them. That's good. Alright, so let's get these in. Ooh, actually, I need one more space for one more of these plants, right? Perhaps maybe we want to extend each patch by another 2x3. Something like that. We'll just do one for now. We'll grow it here. We'll expand the other patches to the same length at some point, but I'm not going to rush into that for now. So we've got definitely 8 of these rhino horn seeds growing. We do need to water them. Actually, let's plant other things in between here. I'm just trying to see if we've got anything. Ooh, okay, we're running out of seeds, actually. Maybe we do need to go see Burgess about buying some water. And maybe we need to also gather up some water that we have here and convert it into water. Or, sorry, gather up the dew that we have and convert it into water. Yeah. We're out of water. A little bit concerned. And that was only enough to make one batch of water, which is not going to be enough, obviously. Alright, so let's think about this. We've got plenty of time right now. Let's go see Zeke and see if we can buy seeds. I can't remember if he sells water out at his place, but we're about to find out. All right. You know what? I'll also buy the straws because we've used quite a lot. And yeah, I'm just concerned about using discs to pay for stuff. Because we don't really have too many discs. And apparently, the market's not looking too good for us at the moment. I do want the staples though, because it's very easy to fit the staples in between like bigger plants. So let's just buy all of that. Could actually buy cantaloupes and just turn in the quest that way if you wanted to. Jute cantaloupe seeds. We'll buy these because it's in golds, so I don't mind paying golds. Mountain rose. Chestnut seeds. Anyway, I think that's enough for now. No water, unfortunately, so we're gonna have to go see Burgess about that. Alright, so I think that's gonna be the fastest way. This way. Yeah, things are starting to get a little bit complicated in this game, guys. It was really smooth sailing initially, the last, you know, say 20-25 episodes or so. But now everything's really complicated. I remember when I was playing my time at Porsche, I found that things started getting complicated pretty early on, and unfortunately I only really spent a small amount of time with that game, so I'm sure... Oh yeah, you could just keep buying more water, but things just get more and more expensive every time you buy it. So I don't think I'm going to spend another 5,000 gold on buying water, but we bought a couple of batches of water. That's, I think, good enough. Hopefully we'll be able to water all of the crops that we need to water. But yeah. Anyway, I digress. I played for a little bit my time at Porsche, and I found that things get complex very quickly, whereas my time at Sandrock, they sort of ease you into things a little bit more. Alright, let's resolve the water issue here. So, water for you, and you. Okay, cool. And yeah, we've got all these additional patches which don't really have anything in them, so I figure maybe we'll get some staples in here. Maybe we'll go in with wheat and rice. So let's get wheat in here, or maybe we'll do wheat and leek, actually. We'll do wheat first. And yeah, I'm hoping, guys, that with our farm now sort of expanded, we would hopefully be able to grow a whole bunch of stuff and preempt any requests that might come through on the request board. And that way we can just like pick up a general request and then complete it pretty much immediately. Hopefully that'll net us quite a little bit of money as well, because as you know, if we complete things on the day, then, you know, we can get a little bit of a bonus, so to speak. The only downside to this, though, is we're now going to have to spend a lot of time looking after the farm. And yeah, that's going to eat up a chunk of time on certain days. So we've just got to be extra careful about that. Okay, so we're done with the farm. Actually, you know what, guys? I completely forgot, but I was supposed to pick up a couple of new commissions from the commission board as well, not just the general commission. Let's just go back. We'll check out the commission board once more. It is almost 9 o'clock. I would like to do something that expends some of our stamina here. The glass lenses will give us the most gold. So why don't we go with that? Because we know how to make those. Need a tailoring machine. I don't know what's involved here, and so far all of the requests using the tailoring machine have been a disaster for us. So maybe I'm gonna avoid that. We'll go with the soup pots. Oh no, okay. Hang on a second. Does this basically mean that we can only pick up 2 commissions either for building or for general? That could be it. If that's the case, that's kind of a shame though. I thought we could pick up like a couple of commissions for building and then maybe a couple of commissions for, you know, general requests, but anyway, it is what it is. And as I said, we've got plenty of stamina here to get rid of. Let's go ahead and go to Eufaula Salvage. We'll break down all of the things since we've paid for Eufaula Salvage. Now, one thing that I have been told is, oh, there it is. I was reading the comments recently and someone had mentioned that I keep missing the fact that there's some plastic scrap sitting around within Eufaula Salvage, and that's really awesome because, yeah, I mean, I don't want to have to go all the way out to Gecko Station every single time I need some plastic. So it's nice to know that there's actually some plastic sitting around here, right next to the broken down bus frame. And yeah, that'll save a lot of time. I might actually see if I can break down some rubber scrap as well, because I feel like we might be low on rubber scrap. Alright, very good. We've got some other junk piles here that we can work on. Just break this down. Might also be not such a bad idea to get some more wood scraps, especially the hardwood scraps. So I think we don't really have a lot of hardwood. It's 11 o'clock though, so I'm just a bit concerned about getting home in time to sleep. Oh, okay.
Yeah?
You know what they say, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. But it's broken.
Uh-huh.
Well then fix it. Haha, got him. That's not an official commission. Gah, dang it, Blue. I just can't look at this eyesore any longer. How can it be that nobody's commissioned us to fix this thing yet? I mean, just look at it. Tower's all bent out of shape, blades are beat up, and I know it doesn't really matter that much, but it's kind of leaning to one side. I can't take it anymore. Come on, let's fix this thing up. It'll take us like 10 minutes. You're right, let's fix it. Whew, glad you're on board. Thought I was losing it there for a second. Cool, let's just give it a quick inspection and get to work. I kind of want to go to sleep though. Oh, if it's only 10 minutes, we could make it. It is 11, like, 15 or something. Perhaps I spoke a little too soon. Definitely gonna have to head back to the workshop for this one. Well, let's just make it a little ongoing project between us builders. It's done when it's done. Catch you later. Oh, right, okay, so we're not doing it right this moment. That's good. But I guess that's another request that is piling up in our to-do list now, so I'm not entirely happy with that. But hey, I mean, it's good that the game is giving you a lot of things to do. So you're never out of activities, really, in Sandrock. Right, so we've got 15 seconds to go to sleep. I think maybe I should just do it, rather than risk getting dark circles around our eyes. Righto, and we do have Sandapalooza today. We have to go to, yeah, the opening ceremony at 12 o'clock. Just keep that in mind.
Howdy! Did you get Mion's letter? Never mind, it's a bit of a chore. Here, check out these puppies. All the photos from yesterday. Yep, I'd probably steer clear of that mailbox of yours for today, but even if you didn't and someone did write you a letter telling you to hold up on the investigation, you'd ignore it, wouldn't ya? 'Cause we made a promise to get to the bottom of all this, didn't we? Your mission, if you choose to accept it, is to take these here photographs to the folk we talked about yesterday and find out what all they know. I'd take care of it myself, but to be honest, I can't rightly stand listening to half the folk around here for more than about a minute and a half. So the responsibility therefore lands squarely on you and your lonesome.
Aw, man.
With all this here evidence and whatnot, everybody'll have no choice but to spill the beans about what they know. At least, I assume that's how it works. So, you ready?
Okay, I'm on it.
Yeehaw! Knew I could count on you. Once we clear Logan's name, we'll be heroes. Maybe they'll hold a parade for us. But let's not get too far ahead of ourselves. I gotta get back to the ranch before my pa notices there ain't nobody keeping the yak mail company. Let's meet up at the Blue Moon once you've got the scoop. Okay, out of the past. So, I guess that's a brand new main mission that we're gonna have to follow. Elsie did mention that there might be something sort of interesting in the mail. We'll check it out. Let's just grab all of the stuff from our commission from the Civil Corps. Let's also just store a few additional bits and pieces here, because, my god. Yeah, alright. Got scraps. I suppose it won't hurt for us to carry some of this stuff ourselves. I should actually go see Burgess about buying some water at a lower rate, so we'll do that a little bit later. So we got something from Yan. Blue, as mentioned yesterday, we're tasked with reconstructing that water tower. She just gave me the diagrams, so here we go. Mian will be assigned the water main and the pump station. Blue gets the holding tank, the tower support, and the filtration station, while I'm stuck with the unenviable position of supervisor. He pretty much just doesn't want to do any of the work.
Furthermore, I saw it fit that I, the president of the Sandrock Commerce Guild, ought to share some words of wisdom and motivation, and to make sure you realize how important it is not to screw up. Now, you know me, I'm pretty much the nicest fellow this side of the Eufaula, but that Matilda, whew, you don't want to get on her bad side. She cares a lot about this project, so believe me when I say it's in my best interest to give this one your all. P.S. Don't wait, start now. Our reputation is at stake. P.P.S. The diagrams are attached. Okay, cool. Let's grab all of that. And got this unknown letter. Oh yes, so appetite for construction. So we're gonna have to get that water tower reconstructed ASAP. Dear Chicken Liver, hey dummy, guess what? I'm the most evilest killer there is, and I just stole your builder's license. Guess now you'll have nothing better to do but to spend more time with your friends, huh? Don't even think about trying to hunt me down. I'll smash you and your stupid goggles and then show you why everybody is afeared of me. Killer E. Criminal mastermind. Okay. I mean, what does this mean though? If they've stolen our builder's license, does that mean that we can't do any commissions? Because if that's the case, then this is definitely a dire situation. A builder who wears goggles. This must be meant for Mian. Oh, okay, right, so the mail was accidentally delivered to us. Righto. License for ransom. Interesting. And then there's another one from Mian. Dear Blue, yesterday I got so caught up in the whirlwind of excitement that is gumshoedom that I failed to realize flashing those photos we took all over town could really get us in a lot of trouble. Not to worry, I've stored them safely at home while we think about the next step for our investigation. Keep in touch. Right. Okay. Well, Mian doesn't exactly want to continue with the investigation, but we've already agreed with Elsie that we will, so we'll do that. Not right this moment though, because so the Sandapalooza mission is on the go. We do have to attend the opening ceremony at 12, so let's keep that in mind. So in the meantime, let's just check on our requests here. So there's the glass lenses that we need. So let's see if we can actually make those. No, we can't. We've got plenty of glass, but not enough bronze pipes. So, alright, well, let's actually get that going. Apparently we need 10 copper wire as well for something. I'm not entirely sure what, though. Actually, you know, we've got the upgraded machines here, so we should be able to queue stuff up, right? So let's go in with 2 bronze pipes here. We'll do 2 bronze pipes here as well. Okay, cool. And I'm actually kind of curious here. What do we need those copper wires for? Here we go. A new look for the Gungam. Okay. Well, we'll get that done. Let's see. So we need 10 in total, right? So if we do 5 here and 5 here, should be able to speed up the process a little bit. Okay, good times. And I'm just trying to look at what else we can get done. Yes, there's one more into the breach. So we're looking for... what is this? An album? A poster, sorry. And yeah, this is also a poster as well. As well as a techno calendar. So we need to go into the breach. I'm a little bit concerned about going into the breach right now because that definitely speeds up time. And I just don't want to miss going to the ceremony. So let's actually do something else here. I think maybe it might be a good idea to expend a little bit of our stamina right now. because when we go into the breach, we don't exactly use any stamina there. So we could just pretty much go nuts, you know, swinging things around, swinging our weapons around, without having to worry about running out of juice. Reminder, okay. Oh, but we've still got 3 hours though. That's interesting. I thought we always get the reminders, you know, 1 hour before the actual event, but maybe with 1.0 that's been changed. Maybe they give you a reminder 3 hours before instead. Do I want to gather more stuff? Maybe just another mixed junk pile. Okay, good. Let's go back, and I want to see if perhaps maybe at the very least our pipes are done, and if the pipes are done, then we should be able to complete cheese request. No, the pipes are not done yet. Hang on. Yeah, okay. Yeah, alright. Now for a second there I thought we were making 7 bronze pipes, but no, that's just 7 items in queue. Okay, let's do this. So that's done. Maybe I just want to tidy up our inventory a little bit. We've got these seeds. I think I want to just put that together with all of the farming related items. Oh yes, and there's the matter of buying some water. Need to think about that. Froggy Explorer Pants. I thought we sold this. Oh, actually no, we need to go to Tailor-Made for that one, right? So, okay, why don't we go ahead and do that on the way to
oh yeah,
seeing Katori.
That makes sense.
About the opening ceremony. So it's 11 o'clock. I do actually need to think about getting there pretty quickly.
Shh, do not distract me from my work. Shh, do not distract me from my work.
But mate, I've got your stuff.
Shh, do not distract me.
Okay, maybe we can't speak to him just yet. Okay, he's got a bit of junk going on in his home. Alright. Well, that failed. Maybe we'll come back to him tomorrow, hand in those glass lenses. Or maybe even a bit later. I don't know what's preventing us from actually seeing him about, you know, the commission. But anyway, let's go to Gecko Station and let's see if we can participate in the opening ceremony. Right. Oh, it's 12 o'clock already. Jeez. Does taking the Yakmol speed up time? I have a feeling it might, actually, because now I'm sort of a little bit late. My bad.
Oh, hey there. Here for the ceremony, huh? Well, this is it. I paid an arm and a leg getting advertising all the way out to Atara. And this is the turnout. Logan, why couldn't he have blown up the water tower next week? Or better yet, not at all?
Yes, yes, good point.
Well, on the bright side, since there's no one here, there's no one to see how miserable of a failure this is.
Yeah, well, I did sort of say that it seemed a little bit inappropriate after the terrorist attack, but... yeah, it is still a little bit sad nonetheless.
Thanks for coming out to show your support. I'm sure you've still got plenty to do after the attack. It means a lot. This ain't the end of the world, though. Maybe once the Civil Corps finally catch that no-good-Nick, I'll paint the sleds a different color and rebrand the whole thing or something. I even had this gift specially picked out for my first customer, and I guess my first customer is you now, huh? I guess technically Burgess was here first, but his beliefs wouldn't allow him to accept a relic. Here you go. Oh, speaking of Burgess, he wanted to talk to you. He feels responsible for getting the ball rolling on this thing, I guess. I mean, this is nobody's fault but Logan's, but I couldn't convince him otherwise. Catch you later. We'll get him next time.
Oh man, alright, well that's kind of a little bit sad. Sand running, sign up here. Alright, okay. Well, despite people not attending, we can apparently still participate in the sand running activities though. So that's kind of interesting. Well, I mean, we're already here, we may as well, right? So, let's see. Choose a mode to play. Race mode or collection mode. Okay, so you have to pay an entry fee. Well, let's just go for the cheaper mode here. Let's do a race. Sand running, go, go, go. There are two types of sand running, race mode and collection mode. For each new record for a track in a race mode, you will be rewarded with great prizes. Collection mode requires competitors to collect tokens and gift boxes from the track. Items collected will be places? Or maybe placed in the competitor's bag. Prizes will be of various values, so try to get them all. There are different colored ramps to use in a sand running race. The yellow ramp is an accelerator, which will give you a speed boost. The blue ramp will allow you to jump into the air. You can dash during a sand running race. You can use this in combination with the yellow ramp to maximize your speed. There's a cooldown after each dash. You can dash again as soon as the cooldown is over. Okay, interesting. Oh, okay. So we're starting already? Maybe I just need to get in one of these things. Okay, right, this is kind of interesting. Looks really fun. Well, I mean, looks kind of dangerous as well, but dangerous and fun. Alright. Yeah, at the very least we managed to check out this sand running and see what it's all about. I have to say though, the controls are really, really heavy. It's very difficult to go the direction you want to go, particularly when you've got quite a bit of speed built up. There we go. Oh, nice. So we got S rank there. Didn't even have to try too hard. 15 tokens. Tokens that can be exchanged for special items at the Golden Goose Game Center. Alright, so we actually have to go to the Game Center for this one. Alright, interesting. Alright, well that was a good trial run of the sand running, so eventually I'm guessing we might have another opening ceremony when, you know, all the issues with Logan have died down. It is a little bit sad that, you know, things didn't pan out the way we wanted it to pan out here. But hey, that's life sometimes, right? So we do need to have a chat with Burgess, apparently. Let's actually track this mission. Sandapalooza. Yeah, Burgess is just over here.
Hey there. Gosh, real shame about all this. It seems like this whole entertainment thing blew up in our faces, and it's all my fault. If I just hadn't bothered with that darn survey. Well, I suppose one could blame Logan, as his antics did scare everyone away from the ceremony, but oh shucks, let's call it 50-50.
Yeah, mate, it's not all you. Chin up.
What's more, I realized that my survey, which was intended to support the need for giving people in town a rest, actually ended up putting you builders back to work. Well, I'm real sorry that things turned out like this. Foresight is not your strong suit. Miguel always says that about me. If it means anything, I did want to tell you that I think you did a really great job on the sand sled thing, even if nobody showed up. All the stuff you've been doing for Sandrock, well, a lot of people appreciate it. We're all rooting for you.
Ah, cheers, mate.
So, I saved up some money and got you a week-long pass to ride on Katori's sand sled game as many times as you want. I got one for Mian, too, since you guys have been working so hard lately.
Oh, nice. Okay, so we'll be able to just, you know, jump into maybe a race or a collection event without paying, I'm guessing?
Well, have fun. Be careful, those sleds can get real speedy. Oh, hi. You're looking kind of serious. Is everything okay? Oh, gosh. You want to know about that night? Well, let me think. Everything is a bit fuzzy for me.
Oh, I see what's happening here. The game's, I guess, proceeding to a different topic immediately here, because we have the task of interviewing various people about Logan, and I think the game's just moving ahead with that. Yeah, okay. So if there's any criticism I have for the game in its current state, I know it's 1.0 already, but I feel like it could be a little bit better in terms of the timing of when certain conversations happen, because this just doesn't seem very natural at all. But anyway, I'm no programmer, so you know, I wouldn't really know how difficult it would be to do that. Anyway, let's continue.
I was taking the late shift, helping out with patrols, making sure nobody snuck in to see old Howlett, who was being quarantined. It was a stressful time for all of us, but obviously Logan was affected the most. Sure enough, he showed up, and the last thing I remember is me politely explaining to him that going into the temple right then was against the rules. Then everything went black. When I woke up, everybody helped me to my feet and wanted to know what happened, but I didn't really see anything. It's all very sad. I can't help but think if Logan hadn't acted so irrationally, perhaps his father would still be.
Okay, right. I see. So, Logan's lost his father, and his name was Howlett, I guess. And there's perhaps maybe something about Howlett being sick, and him having to be quarantined due to that sickness. And that would explain all of the things that we saw in Logan's house with relation to, like, medicines and stuff.
Some things are best not to dwell on. What happened happened. No one wanted it to be this way. Blaming anyone won't bring him back. I think the sooner Logan accepts that and takes responsibility for what he did, well, perhaps the sooner we can have him back in the flock.
Here's hoping, mate.
Maybe the reason no one's talked about this much since you've been here is we're all really sad about the way things turned out. Maybe some people also fear that it's something they did that drove Logan down this path. Logan will come back to the light one day. I'm sure of it.
Yep.
Just make sure to stay safe out there. And remember, we're all in this together, so don't hesitate to ask for help.
Okay, that's Sandapalooza done. Well, not as expected, but hey, what can you do? It's just not the right time. Alright, so thinking about what to do next. We've got plenty of time. It's 2 o'clock. I think maybe the next thing that we should look into is actually going back into the breach and seeing if we can get all of the things that Grace wants us to get. And hopefully we can actually find it, because the last few times that we tried to go into the breach to find these things, we weren't very successful. But I think that's because we have been into the lower levels of the breach instead of the very first layer. And I think the key is to actually go into the first layer of the breach only to try and find these things. So let's go ahead and do a few sessions of the breach. Hopefully we get the items, and then perhaps maybe, just maybe, we'll be able to clear out this mission, which has been in our list for quite a while. Let's do it. Okay. Again, not entirely sure where we'll be able to find the things, but I'll just be keeping an eye out. There are definitely chests and stuff to try and loot as well, so I'm hoping maybe stuff that we need is just sitting around in chests. I'm not going to bother with, you know, destroying the chests for materials, because I think that's just going to waste a little bit of time. Okay, just making sure there are no, like, hidden pathways or anything like that, hidden rooms. Alright, is it me, or are we just, like, hitting really, really hard now? Or maybe perhaps the last time we were here, we still had, like, the stone weapons. Now that we've got bronze, we've sort of graduated a little bit, you know. Things are getting a little bit easier for us down here. Okay, anything of interest here? The chest up there. Actually, I might also track this quest, because I want to just make sure that we can see what we need and whether or not we've managed to get it. Okay, well, the only thing that we really have is these simple circuits, but we've had simple circuits for a while, I think. Now, I do feel a little bit bad about, like, destroying a lot of these robots. It's like, well, they're just minding their own business, and here we come, just like smashing them into bits, but perhaps maybe they're just hostile by nature, and that would sort of beg the question around what happens to these things, and why are they so hostile to us, and perhaps maybe that's part of what's happened in the past, the great calamity. Okay, still haven't found anything that we need for Grace. I'm just looking back every now and then, just making sure that we're not missing any of those chests. I know those chests sort of spawn in random locations. Hang on guys, I'll just backtrack. Making sure that we haven't missed a room or anything like that. Still got 8 minutes and 8 enemies to deal with. I think we'll make it. Okay, good times. Got a chest right here. Right. Moving on. That's all the enemies here. Let's move on. Again, still haven't found what we're looking for, so it's definitely a problem. Ooh, okay. I see a poster over there, and hey, maybe these are the 2 posters that we're looking for. Let's go ahead and grab that, and grab this as well. We've still got 7 minutes to deal with these enemies, so fine. Oh, and we've only got 2, so I guess these are the bosses. Easy. Alright, cool. So those are the posters found. We just now need to find this techno calendar, so I know that these things are spawned randomly while we're down here, right? So perhaps maybe we can go into the breach one more time. What time is it now? I think it's 7 o'clock. So if I go with another 4 hours, that'll give us what will be at 11 o'clock. We would need to get home super quickly. Yeah, let's do it. We should be able to do it. And now we know what to sort of look for. I'm hoping maybe we'll find that techno clock pretty easily. Oh, hang on. Oh, what? I've just looked at our list here, but our techno calendar has already been completed, apparently. Where did I find that? Oh man, okay, so we didn't really need to go in a second time here. But you know, since we're already here, we may as well. I don't know about smashing up the boxes and stuff. Maybe we don't need to. We'll just look for more treasure chests and stuff. Nothing hidden away. I'm really happy about this, guys, so, because I think the Into the Breach mission, aside from this mission and the general request board tutorial mission, this is both of those are basically the missions that have been in our list the longest, so I'm really happy that we'll be able to actually finally get rid of it, you know? And should be able to make way for even more side quests that we're picking up left, right, and center. Everyone seems to have something for us to do every time we speak to them, so Don't people know that we're busy? We're like busy making sure that the town keeps functioning. Grab that. Nothing down there. Nothing down there. Done and done. Time to move on to the boss room. Anything else of interest that we need to pick up here? Don't think so. Easy, easy. Alright. Did we not take any damage at all? Alright. Give me those goodies. Or break this thing down. Why not? Alright, let's exit and let's see what time it is. $11 o'clock. Okay. We gotta get home real fast. Let's do it. I wonder if I could just swing by Burgess's place though. So I do want to buy the water. I think we're not gonna... Oh, damn it. Okay, yep. I keep forgetting that places do close at a certain hour. This is looking pretty sketchy, guys, whether or not we'll be able to arrive at home in time to sleep. Come on. Oh, it's tight, but I think we'll make it. Let's go. Oh, alright. We made it, guys. You know what? I think this episode has been really, really good, if you ask me. We have managed to get a lot of things done. Unfortunately, the sand running, I guess, thing that Katori wanted to do for the town didn't really pan out the way we had hoped, thanks to Logan, you know, deciding to attack the town, you know, just a day or a couple of days before. So, yeah. Anyway, plenty of things to do. We're gonna turn in the stuff for Grace and see what happens next there. And obviously there's getting the water tower reconstructed. So gonna be very, very busy times, but good times nonetheless. Right guys, hope you enjoyed this episode. As usual, leave a like or a dislike, or if you want to get in touch, leave a comment down below. Stay true, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.